Hello everyone and welcome back to another Valhalla Productions. This is Heinrich here with another TFC video. I am going to show you guys how to make your first charcoal pit. As you can see, I basically dug a little hole in the ground, and what we're going to do here is we're going to shift and right click to place these. You guys might remember these. And we're gonna get in there, place that. That one we're gonna have to fill up right now. Let's see, put that one there, fill her up. As you can see, I have been a busy bee. Been chopping a lot of wood. And we'll just keep doing this for a little bit. Make sure you got a lot of wood to complete most of it. Or if you don't have enough wood, this is just one that I use to just to get things working. Now, if you don't have enough, you can just, fill in with a little bit here. Ooh, hear that bacon. I mean butter. Can't hear it? I'm sorry, but it's smelling delicious. So I'll just fill in this one here, fill in that one here. The important ones to really fill in are these ones right here, because these are the ones that you're going to be building on top of. So let me run off, get some more wood, and as you can see, this is what it will basically look like, is this over here. So let's go ahead and grab all this. By the way, don't try and chop wood with a saw, it doesn't work. And I'll be right back. And we're back. As you can see, I've gotten more wood. In the end, your charcoal pit should look something like this. There will be this initial square right here, this little square with the hole in the middle. There's a reason for that. You'll have 3 on the outside here. This is your best first starting one out. You can do a really small one if you wanted to, or whatever. In all honesty, it all depends on your preferences. But here we go. We're gonna go ahead and fill this up with some more wood, and then finally save the last bit for last. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 3 sticks, well, no, I'm not going to do that first. I'm going to cover this all up with this dirt. I would suggest building it into the ground, because dirt doesn't stack like it used to. So, like if you did this, it's going to do that. So it's better to just dig it first and then cover it. Otherwise, you might run into some issues. So here we go. Yeah, you see right there? Oh, crud. Well, I know one way to fix that. Do that, and do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover up the corners here. Then dig out this right here. And voila. As you can see, I got some more tools. I needed some while I was out to prepare. But don't worry, I will go over how to create those things in this episode. First is this charcoal pit. Let's look at the day. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a fire pit down here. So we're going to drop our 3 sticks, take our little guy right here, and do it until we get that. And once that's there, we're going to shift, right click, cover it up, and fill it in. And fill it in quickly because that will happen. So now that that's happened, best thing you can do, grab a torch, place it on top to remind yourself where it's gonna be, or where it's gonna be at. As you can see, I've also made a mine down here. Found some ore. Whoops. Well, that's right. I was going to make stairs out of these, and I never did. But that's something that we can go over today. So, fun stuff all around. Let's go ahead and grab our prospector's pick. So we're going to take our prospector's pick. I'm going to go down here. To the actual mine. And these guys right here, these are support beams. These will help keep your mine. Yeah, I dug down, found a chert. I think that was chert. It will help you. Best way that I can say to do this is if you find nothing. Alright, small sample. Large sample. So down or up. So a very large sample. Okay. So now we got a very large sample. Very large sample. Now remember, sometimes the prospector's pick gives a false reading. So take what you get with a grain of salt. I'm going to dig in here a little bit just to see if we've got anything going on. Oh, there we go. Ha! So voila. And if we right click here, that should be our bismuth. Now, see, I'm right on top of it and it's saying nothing of interest. Now, if you keep right clicking, it's just going to tell you the same thing and you're going to ruin your pro pick. So don't waste your time. Just go to a different block and check it out. So let's go ahead and dig this. Oh, jeez. Hello, mama. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is all that was in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and dig this out. And this will be marked for future exploration. This way, at least. Don't don't feel bad. You're gonna mining in TFC. You know how people strip mine and shaft mine. Well, you're gonna have to shaft mine for the most part. And the worst part is sometimes you'll go hours without finding anything. If you have one-on-one tunnels, you should be good for the most part. But even in some cases, it's just better to have a support beam, even if it's something like this, because you can still have random cave-ins. There's a reason that that block right there is is stone and not dirt. So let's get up here. It's nighttime. I'm gonna go back down here and let's put that up. You know what? I want to show you. No, that's not it. There it is. I have yellow bell pepper and squash seeds, right? I do. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to put an egg here. I'm going to put yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, and a squash in. Now, you put food in here, And what you do is you're going to click Create Meal, and voila. I have just created a meal with speed effect. I actually just recently discovered this, so yay me. FPS lag. There we go. Grab. No. Oh, whatever. I need to start cooking up bismuth anyhow. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Gotta use that. Probably should close my door since it's nighttime. So, just work with your different, what different foods you have. See what you can make. So as you can see, now that it's hot, it's not very good energy, it's not very good power, or it's a 2-star power, and it's not very filling. So, well, okay, it is pretty filling. So we're going to eat it, and we have speed 2 for 1 minute and 50 seconds. I'd say that's a win, especially if we are in the middle of the night and we want to run like a speed demon. See, there's nothing that's going to catch us. Nothing. Unless we stop. See, look, that creeper, both 2 creepers are in the dirt. Because I just outran them like bosses. So, let's go to bed. Skip to daytime. There we go. I shouldn't, but I will. Let's see here. So plans. I think I need more paper. So glad I have these. I hear something big moving? Nope, nothing. So we're going to take our sugar cane. We're going to make our paper. We're going to put our paper in here. We're going to take our markings. I'm going to show you how to make a chisel. Ta-da! It is that simple. It is that simple. Now let's see. Whoops, excuse that. Pro pick is gonna look something like that. There it is, right there. Looks like that. Hammer, we all know what a hammer looks like. It's gonna look like that. Now the saw, that is a tricky customer. Actually, if we move this, there's a sword right there. That's what a sword looks like. Let's see here. Trying to remember the saw off the top of my head. Let's see here. There it is. And what you just heard was our charcoal thing getting done. So that's how you make a saw right here. It's going to look like that. Looks a little weird, I know, but that's how they have it. Oh, let's make that sword blade. Just because that will be in handy. So there's a sword blade. Sword blades do more damage, but they have less of a knockback. So as you can see here, totally knocked that out. and we have this little substance right here. Now you may be asking yourself, hey Heinrich, what is this? And I'll tell you exactly what it is. This is charcoal, as it is in TFC now. It no longer drops on the ground. Those of you that have not been playing for a long time, this is definitely new for you, and I understand if you're afraid, but don't worry, it's awesome that way. So let's make ourselves our stone shovel, and yeah, I got. Oh, I see the old Minecraft music still in here. Now you may be wondering, hey, how am I gonna get this stuff up? Well, that's also easy. You use a shovel. So shovels actually have more of a use now than before. Axes, the way TFC used to be, and this was before a lot of the recent updates, axes were only good for like so few things, and that would be stone axes to chop down trees, because saws used to like cut them down 2 seconds flat with a bismuth saw. It was ridiculous how fast we could cut trees. So Biox was like, well, let's add a little bit more balance to the game, and he made it so that saws can't cut trees. They're not those big massive saws that we had back in them olden days. But we do have our hand saws, basically, which is what our saws are. They're hand saws. They ain't nothing special. So what I'm gonna show you guys here, now that we have this, I'm gonna show you with our Bloomery, or we're gonna show you how to make a Bloomery. So let's pop outside. Let's put half the stack in there, and voila, I have 26 dolomite bricks. Now that's pretty darn smexy, don't you think? Right? Well, I got something more, so. Ta-da! We have a Bloomery. Bloomery! You put a charcoal in there, surrounded by bricks. Bloomery. It's all done, it's all good. We're ready to start on our forge, which I'm actually thinking of putting over here and moving that fire pit to have the forge have an adjacent fire room, just by digging this out right here. There's so much stuff you can do to make your place so much better. Like, this will eventually get turned into a tiny hut rather than my little bunker, because I'm tired of sleeping in the dirt. Well, I'm not in the dirt anymore. Well, I'm surrounded by dirt. But you guys, you get the idea. You understand what I'm talking about. I will show you guys how to make a forge a little bit later. But what else did I want to go over with you guys today? Let me see. I did meals. Showed you guys how to make some better tools. Speaking of which, why don't we, since we're here, why don't we make our axe head? So that way we don't have to worry about it no mo. Let's see here. We'll need to make an axe head and a shovel. Now that we've hopefully found some bismuth, hopefully when I'm offline I can start mining again. Maybe I'll find that really big massive chunk of bismuth lying around, and hopefully if we have enough we can make a set of armor. Oh man, bismuth armor. Never had tier 1 armor before. Never had the chance to do that. Usually I found copper and tin like quite soon, so you know, I would be like, oh, I have copper tin, I'm gonna make copper anvil, and then I'm gonna make bronze, and it'll be all good. And it was all good. It was all good. So, I think next time when I get on with you guys, I'm going to, as you can see, I made a little bit of detailing up there with stairs. Oh yeah. And remember, one little thing. What? That should not. Oh, that's right. These things support a lot, so you can have quite the structure with your support beams. So you may not be able to get to build those crazy massive builds that you could in Minecraft without supports and anything like that, like the massive dwarven halls and such. But it's a more survivalist Minecraft than most. So once Biox actually adds, I believe he's adding like horses or something like that. Like I've heard so many things of stuff that is an idea. Anything that I say is not actually going to happen. I don't talk to Biox on a personal basis, so I don't know what's going to happen with the mod. I find out when you guys find out, when he posts the changelogs on the download section. So hopefully we get some overland mobs, horses, maybe mountain lions. We do have deer and bears currently. They're just hard to find, and they're more restricted as to when and where they'll spawn. So there's that. Maybe we'll see some stuff from Mo Creatures maybe make their way in here. I seriously doubt we'll see stuff like werewolves or pegasi and stuff like that, but we might see actual horses, maybe some wild boar, stuff like that. Fun stuff. Stuff that will make it more interesting. Thank you guys for watching this again, and this is you, Heinrich. Have a great one.